I had this girl, right? So I was scrolling on TikTok, and I was looking for clips to put in my video, and I saw this probably maybe like, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, maybe like a week and a half ago, maybe. So I was trying to find clips to make my video, right? And so all of a sudden I see a clip, and I see this clip of this girl I used to, I used to talk to, right? And I remember I ghosted her a long time ago, or whatever. I remember I ghosted her a long time ago, and she was the same woman that like was like obsessed with me, and she like legit. Like I remember one time I called her, or she called me. I didn't call her. She called me. She called me, right? And she was like, oh, I think I remember the situation. She was like, I'm about to do the silhouette challenge or something like that. And this was when like the silhouette was like big, and like, they had the little red and they dancing in the background and shit, right? So she was like, oh, I'm finna do that, just to kind of test me a little bit. So I hung up the phone. I was like, you know what? I got other girls I could call, I could text anyway. So, I mean, she definitely wasn't the only one I was texting. For sure not. But she had called me 37 times. 37 times. FaceTime, 37 times. I literally could see how many times she called me. Like, this girl literally called me 37 times, bro. 37 times in a row. And I look at her now, and she's pregnant. And I'm like, wow. Mind blown, right? So, right now, I'm thinking like, wow, she's pregnant, She's pregnant. And it's like, that's the same girl that was calling me all night, And like I said, we used to do these little sessions. And, it got to a point where, like, I would just talk, and then she would just, like, just go in. Like, she really, like, I could hear her, like, going in, you know what I'm saying? And she, like, going in. Like, I could hear it in her voice, because her voice would start to tremble. And I'd be like, what's going on? You feel me? And then once I caught on, I just kind of added on to it, and just added on to it, And that's when, like, we just kind of went back and forth, like, and, I would do my thing, she would do her thing. So when I saw that, and I noticed that, and I peeped it, we just kept doing it, And we did it for a while. I really don't even know how long we was doing it. But I just know we was doing it for a long time. And, at one point, I just, like, cut it off. I just stopped talking to her. I just cut everything off. And I was just like, you know what? I really don't even feel like talking to her, because I got other girls I'm talking with anyway. So fast forward a little bit. This is maybe like 2 months ago, right? Maybe like 2-3 months ago. 2-3 months like ahead of me, ghosting her, right? Ghosting her. Then 3 months later, this what happened. She texted me. She still got my number. I didn't block her or nothing like that. I don't do that. So she hit me. She like, hey, like, this whoop-de-whoop. I was like, who is this? I hit her with the who this. You know what I'm saying? So when I hit her with that, she was like, this is the girl you was on the phone with every night, And I was like, oh, I know who you is. And she was like, and I can't even remember what I said, because I would really, honestly, I have to go back to see what I said, but I don't even really know what I said. I just know, like, I said you was like acting bad or something, some bullshit. And I never texted her back after that. And she never texted me back after that. After that little conversation, after me ghosting her, you know. And what's crazy is, you know, she will always get mad at me because I met her on a dating app, right? And, you know, I never met the girl, never touched the girl, nothing, right? But she was so, like, infatuated with me, you know? And I think, like, I guess it was my voice. I'm not sure, you know? I'm not really sure to this day, but obviously it was probably the voice, you know? And I could tell, like, you know, she, like, was genuinely, I wouldn't say genuinely, but, like, she, like, was really tied to me. Like, she really wanted to be, like, you know, with me, you know what I'm saying? And she just, I don't know, I just stopped talking to her. I really didn't, it really wasn't nothing. I just stopped talking to her, you know? She really wasn't, like, she didn't really look that good to me, honestly. But, you know, I did what I did at the time, so it is what it is. And I think that's what I told her, like, it is what it is, you know? Like, I was just like, I ain't really give a fuck about it, you know? And, yeah, like, fast forward till now, you know, I scrolled, and it's crazy, like, cause I seen it, and she was like, you know, pregnant with a whole nother dude, you know, and I was just like, dang, like, that's that same girl, like, I was, you know what I'm saying, on the phone with all night long, bro, like, and this girl was damn near obsessed with me, and I was just like, wow, like, I started thinking, like, I ain't saying like I'm trying to dirty Mac or anything like that, but I swear, if she seen me today, I promise you, like, she would drop that nigga in a heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? So I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. If she saw me today, right now, and what I do right now, I guarantee she dropped that nigga in a heartbeat. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. She say, fuck that baby and come fuck with me. I promise you. I promise you. She would drop that nigga in a heartbeat. Because you gotta understand, this girl was obsessed. I'm like the bad ex that she was in love with, you know? And when you're so in love and it's towards like an obsession, bro, she called me 37 times. 37 times. There's no way she would, like, if I told her right now today, hey, I'm finna, like, if I knew her location, if I was in her city, if I was in her city, I was in proximity, I said, hey, I'm finna be at Whoop-de-Whoop. I'm finna be over here. You don't think she would drop him and come be with me? I'm just saying. But you gotta understand, that girl was obsessed. Obsessed. Okay? You gotta understand what obsession means. That is something that you think about every day, nonstop. Okay? And I will say this. You know? The thing about what we did have, I didn't give no fucks about it. There was nothing I cared about this girl that would make me want to actually be with her. Nothing. Nothing but a piece of meat. Nothing but a piece of meat to me. At that time, in my mindset and where I was in life, nothing but a piece of meat. But when I saw her have a child, got a child on the way, I'm thinking like, and I'm looking at a dude, you know, I ain't even really noticed the dude, but, you know, they did the little baby shower thing or whatever. And I'm thinking to myself like, bro, if I told this girl right now, if I said, hey, it don't matter what type of situation I'm in. I could be down bad. I could be down on my ass right now. Down on my ass. It don't matter. I guarantee you, she would drop him in a heartbeat just to be with me. Because when you leave an obsession like that on someone, it's hard. And I'm not saying this girl was crying for days or nothing like that, but when you try to reach out to somebody after like 3 to 2 months and I don't care about you, it's kind of hard to say, damn. It's kind of hard to say, damn, like I don't know what to do. Like I'm lost without you. So all I'm finna say is, man, and I'm not saying, like, I'm not telling you this because I want to be in her life. I'm telling you this because this happened to me, you know? And I didn't treat her seriously. I didn't take her seriously. I didn't really want nothing really to do with her, for real. You know? Like I said, I was talking to other girls at the time. So her, out of like 6 girls at the time, does it really matter to me?